Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello viewers. Welcome once again to my channel. So you find me once again outside the Peace Hall. This is outside the north gate entrance, and today today is the 7th of May, and there's another special event by the emergency services. So that's the ambulance service, fire service, police, and mountain service. So they have this annually, and I thought this year I would capture it on film. नाजरीन खुश आमदीद, एक दफ़ा फिर मैं पीस हॉल के बाहर हूँ, और आज भी एक स्पेशल डे है। आज मई द 7th है, और आज यहाँ एक एग्ज़िबिशन है जिससे इमरजेंसी सर्विसेज वाली एग्ज़िबिशन कही जाती है। इसमें एम्बुलेंस, फायर सर्विस, पुलिस वाले और माउंटेन रेस्क्यू की एग्ज़िबिशंस होगी। तो अंदर जाकर देखते हैं। तो सबसे पहले दिखाएंगे मैं कहाँ हूँ, कैमरे का रुख तब्दील करते हैं, तो फिर अंदर जाएंगे। So viewers, just to show you where I am, I'm outside the Peace Hall, and down there is Winding Road and the Parish Church. नाजरीन वो नीचे जो है वो वाइंडिंग रोड और पैरिश चर्च है। ये है जी पीस हॉल। और इस तरफ है हमारा शॉपिंग सेंटर। Viewers, on this side is the shopping center, and I'll just show you the Peace Hall once again. So you see the Peace Hall there, the sign. So this is the original entrance, and as you can see, there's the date on there as well, 1779. That's when it was built. नाजरीन ये पहली एंट्रेंस है शुमाली गेट से कहा जाता है, और ये 1779 में तमीर हुई। तो जैसा मैंने आपको बताया, ये यहाँ कपड़ा फ़रोख्त किया जाता था, और इसके अलावा और एक्टिविटीज़ थी। और यहाँ देख सकते हैं इसे हटर्स फोल्ड कहा जाता है, जो हैट्स बनाते थे उस ज़माने में। अंदर जाते हैं तो ऊंची या एलिवेटेड पोजीशन से आपको दिखाएंगे। तो अगर किसी ने इंटरव्यू दिया तो बहुत खूब होगा, नहीं तो उनकी एग्ज़िबिशंस दिखाते हैं। उम्मीद है आपको पसंद होगा। So viewers will go inside now and see what the exhibits are, and I'll ask people if they're prepared to go on camera. If not, we'll just admire their wonderful exhibits. So viewers, I'm in an elevated position here. From here I can see all the exhibits. So we have mountain rescue over there, the police, we've got the fire engine people, and as you can see, they are showing their skills or their duties on a crane that is attached to the fire engine there. So we'll go a little bit closer and show you each of the exhibits. नाज़रीन जैसे देख सकते हैं बहुत बिजी है, बहुत गहमा-गहमी है, और बच्चे खासकर एंजॉय कर रहे हैं। ये सब एग्जिबिट्स है, माउंटेन रेस्क्यू, पुलिस वाले, पीछे मेरे एम्बुलेंस वाले, और फायर वाटर रेस्क्यू, और ये है जी फायर इंजन जिसका क्रेन पहले ऊंचा था और अब नीचे आ रहा है। तो जी आगे जाते हैं तो देखते हैं अगर किसी ने इंटरव्यू दिया, नहीं तो उनके एग्ज़िबिशन दिखाएंगे। नाज़रीन ये पहली एग्ज़िबिट है, ये है जी माउंटेन रेस्क्यू, और ये एक इनका मुलाज़म है, इनसे पूछते हैं। So viewers, we have a mountain rescue personnel. I think they're volunteers. So we'll ask this gentleman what the mountain rescue people do, the sorts of situations that people get into, and what they are hoping for today.
Okay, so we're Calder Valley Search and Rescue Team based in Mythen Road, the Calder Valley. We're affiliated to the National Mountain Rescue Organisation. It means we go to look for missing people, injured people who may be on the hills, mountain bikers, climbers, etc. We also look for missing people, whether they've gone missing on the hills or generally missing from home. we get called out by the police, and then we go and search for them and hopefully find them and bring them home to the families.
Excellent.
We've been going since 1966. From that time we've developed from a really organisation which wasn't as professional as what we are now. As you can see now, the vehicles we have, the kit we have is much, much better, and it's better for us and better for the casualties as well when we come to find it.
Okay, so you've talked about the kit in this vehicle. Are there any other things that you use? I'm thinking of helicopters and things like that at your disposal.
Yeah, we do. We can call on other emergency services, particularly the air ambulance. We work very closely with the air ambulance. Sometimes they call us in to help them get the casualty to the aircraft, and also sometimes if we have a casualty in a difficult situation where we have a long carry to get them off the hill, then we will call in the air ambulance to give us a lift and airlift the casualty out. We also work with the Coast Guard helicopters. We can call them in, particularly if the casualty needs to be winched. They have a winching capability, so we can get them to come in. And also they'll do searching as well. They'll cover a lot of area from the ground using infrared cameras and such like, so they can actually see the casualty even in bad weather or in darkness.
Thank you very much, sir. So viewers, there's an exhibition of the things here, some banners, pencils and other information. नाज़रीन ये एक व्हीकल है पुलिस सर्वेलेंस वाला और इनके पास ये किट है जो लोगों को स्टॉप करने की काम करता है. Viewers, we've got a police surveillance vehicle here that you may find on a motorway or around the area that's used to control vehicles. So we do have an officer here that's going to tell us all about it.
So this is a police stinger. It's lightweight plastic. It does have little rubber bungs on the top, and underneath there, really sharp spikes. Okay, and they're all around there. They put these on so for one, it doesn't cut our fingers while we're using it. But when a car goes over it, the spike will come through the rubber. Okay, so what I need to do, if a car needs to be stopped, I will go find hard cover with this in my hand, like that, and it extends out. So if you can imagine, if I had it out in the road and I pulled that string, it will go right the full length of the road. Okay. If the car doesn't see it and goes over it, the weight of the car's tyres on there will penetrate through the rubber and effectively will pull some of the spikes out, and it will stay in the tyre. Okay, so that will slowly deflate the tyre to a safe stop for us, or give us another option.
Viewers, if the vehicle doesn't stop, then
make them swerve out the way. It's just like getting a little hole in your tyre.
This goes into the tyres and it will be stopped.
Deflate your tyre.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
So viewers, what you see there is a vehicle where, it's what we would call an arrest vehicle, and as you can see, there's children experiencing the arrest, as it were, and the area that suspect or prisoner would be put. So there's too many people around there to go closer, so I'll just keep showing you from here. नाज़रीन, ये एक पुलिस व्हीकल है और अरेस्ट करते हैं. तो देखो जी, बच्चे एंजॉय कर रहे हैं ये एक्सपीरियंस. नाज़रीन, ये देख सकते हैं ये डॉगीज़ हैं, कितने खूबसूरत हैं और कितने क्या कहें ब्रेव हैं, और ये बहुत सी एक्टिविटीज़ में यूज़ किए जाते हैं. तो हम एक ऑफिसर से पूछेंगे. Viewers, you can see we have police dogs here, excited at the moment at all the people. We'll ask a police officer what sort of things they're involved with.
Okay, so on the left we've got Riley. Riley's a 6-year-old German Shepherd. Riley is what we call a general purpose dog, so he tracks, finds people, either wanted people or vulnerable missing people.
Does that just smell? Or?
Yeah. Well, he can use his ears and his eyes, but his main sense is his nose. Dogs have incredible noses and find people really easy because of the strong odour that we give off. The right-hand side's Buster. Buster's a 3-year-old Cocker Spaniel, and he searches for drugs, cash and firearms on premises.
Oh, wow.
Don't search people, but we'll search premises.
Excellent, thank you, sir.
No problem.
Just more further into the Peace Hall, viewers, and looking at the exhibits more closer. So we've got the fire engine with the crane there, got another fire engine. So what I'm in is actually a gazebo where families are enjoying themselves. I have shown you the eateries before, but today this is being used. नाज़रीन ये देख सकते हैं ये मैं पीसल और के फैसिलिटीज़ के ज़्यादा नज़दीक हूँ फायर इंजन और ये जो जगह ये ईटरी यहाँ थी और यहाँ लोग ये एंजॉय कर रहे हैं एक एग्ज़िबिशन वहाँ है उससे वाटर रेस्क्यू वाले कहते हैं वहाँ जाकर देखते हैं ये देखो जी ये एक डाइविंग वाली क्या इक्विपमेंट है और अगर कोई पानी में ट्रबल हो तो ये जो फायर वालों की डिवीज़न है वो काम करते हैं यहाँ एक एग्ज़िबिशन है जो दिखा रहे हैं कि पानी कितना ख़तरनाक होता है So viewers, we've got an exhibition here and then we've got some water diving kit and then we've got an exhibition telling us how dangerous water can be.
Hi, I've no idea who this is. Welcome to the Peace
YouTube channel.
Show. Right everybody, it's story time again. We've got a story of 4 little ducks going for a swim. Who has not put a duck in yet? You haven't. What's your name? Sorry?
Henry.
Henry. So we've got one duck called Henry. Come up there. And your name is? Tony. And you are? Oh, no, I can't get it. And you are? Sarah. So our 4 ducks have decided to go for a swim. So if you want to put your ducks into the water, they've decided to go for a swim in the river. But just below where they're swimming, there's a waterfall. Have we got our 4th duck?
It's coming. It's just.
Here we go. Do you want to pop your duck in there for me? So what's happening is the ducks think it's a really nice thing to go for a swim. And what you can see is they're going over the waterfall, or a weir for the adults that might know what that is. And because the water, when it goes over an edge like this, it creates a big, what we call a towback, or it goes backwards. So as it goes backwards, it means that the ducks get trapped at the very bottom of the waterfall, but also you end up with a situation where you're knocked under the water as well. So even if you're a swimmer and you're really good, you can end up under the water. And all these bubbles mean that the water's not very good for floating. It could mean that you end up potentially stuck. So what would we do at this point? We would then call a certain number. What's that number, everybody? Come on, small people. Yes! 999. And who would we ask for if we were going to do that? Come on. I can understand why you might call for the ambulance, but in this case, if it's somebody in the water, you'd ask the fire service, but the ambulance would come as well. So you get 2 for 1. But for water rescue, somebody's decided who. We got a name for this. What should we call this character? Dave. Dave's decided. It's called the fire service. But Dave's decided that he's going to go and get in his boat, and he's going to try and go rescue them. Do we think this is a good idea? No, it's definitely not a good idea. So, shall we have a boat launch? Do you want to put the boat in because you're quite tall? Pop Dave in his boat. So Dave's going to get in his boat. He's going to go for it. He's going to go over the edge. And unfortunately, as you can see, the boat's capsized. Dave's gone out. He's gone under the water, and ended up getting trapped in what can only be described as a Tesco's trolley, possibly a Morrison's, possibly a Sainsbury's. There are other ones here. It's cold. It is Sainsbury's. So what can happen there is you can end up getting stuck. 2 problems. We've got water going round and you get stuck under the water. Then we've got what we call a strainer, which is anything under the water that water can go through, but a person can. Now that could be anything from a car, and we do have a lot of shopping trolleys around here. So let's rescue our ducks. We'd call for the fire service, or what we would do is, if there's something that we can put into the water that's floating, that could be a football, it could be anything. If somebody's stuck in this, throw something to them. But we do not get in the water. Definitely not, because then you could end up being another casualty. We don't want you to get stuck under the water. But some places have got throw lines, the best thing you can do is encourage them to move to the sides, because that's the only way to get out, although you probably won't get very far here. So we'll get our little casualty out from under the water. The main thing to do, guys, is make sure that you call for help. The fire service is the ones that do the water rescue, and then the ambulance would come along as well. But as long
So viewers, we have an exhibition here by the water rescue people in their boat. So this is a rescue boat that would normally be used in flood situations, etc. नाज़रीन ये एक rescue boat है और floods और ऐसे situation में इस्तेमाल की जाती है. So this is another fire rescue vehicle, viewers, and it can go on to moors and such services. नाज़रीन ये एक और fire rescue vehicle है और क्या कहें मुश्किल जो जगह होती है ऐसी moors और पहाड़ी इलाका उस पे ये जा सकती है. So viewers, this is a gazebo by the NHS, and what they're demonstrating is CPRI, where a person is resuscitated. So we've got a stall here by what's called Smart Move, and they help homeless people. नाज़रीन ये जो स्टॉल है ये स्मार्ट मूव वालों का है और वो जिन लोगों का अकोमोडेशन घर नहीं है उनकी मदद करते हैं. So viewers, we've got people here queuing up to have a look at the fire engine, and then on this side I am filming the crane going up. So नाज़रीन देख सकते हैं ये क्रेन ऊपर जा रहा है और ये इसका व्हीकल है और ये देखो ये ज़मीन से कैसे स्टिल्स पर है. So as well as the exhibits, we've got this big screen still from yesterday's coronation telling us about the various dangers. So I'll pan around. I think I've shown you all the exhibits now, viewers, and I'll pan around one final time. नाज़रीन जैसे देख सकते हैं ये एक बिग स्क्रीन है जो कोरोनेशन में भी कल इस्तेमाल हुई थी और इस पे बहुत सा इंफॉर्मेशन दिया जाता है इमरजेंसी सिचुएशंस में. नाज़रीन मैंने आपको मेरे ख्याल है तमाम एग्ज़िबिशन्स अब दिखा दिए, तो आप एक ऊंची जगह जाते हैं तो वहाँ से आपको दिखाते हैं, तो फिर वीडियो एंड करते हैं. So viewers, I'll show you this view of all the activities that are taking place. So we've got the eateries over here and all the emergency services with their exhibits. नाज़रीन ये एक दफ़ा फाइनल स्पेंड करते हैं जो एग्जिबिट्स हैं यहाँ. ये देखो जी कितना बिजी है और एंजॉय कर रहे हैं. यहाँ ईटरीज हैं. तो नाज़रीन अब यहाँ वीडियो फिनिश करते हैं. Okay viewers, that's the end of this video. I do hope you found it enjoyable. So until the next time, I say thank you for watching. Please keep watching. Please don't forget to press that bell icon so that you get notification of all videos that I produce. So until the next time, I say look after yourselves, look after others. नाज़रीन ये वीडियो यहाँ एंड करते हैं. अपना ख्याल रखना, दूसरों का ख्याल रखना, मुझे दुआओं में याद रखना. फिर मिलेंगे इंशाअल्लाह. अल्लाह हाफिज़.